The Power Rangers Turbo movie has been the least favorite among fans, and we have to admit that it wasn't a very good movie. Despite this, we must acknowledge that this movie had fewer mistakes than the 1995 movie, and although this is surprising, we are still going to mention 10 mistakes in this movie. As we have always said, we do this to laugh and not to criticize the movie. When the wizard Larigot was being chased, he basically had to teleport and travel to Earth to escape. In the first scene, we see that this wizard was going to land in Latin America, but in the next scene, we see that he actually landed in Africa. We can also see that the image they used of the planet changed, as it is clear that Earth does not look the same. In the scene where Tommy, Adam, and Rocky were in the ring training for the fight, we can see that Adam has a towel on his shoulders. Although this mistake is very difficult to see, if we watch each scene, we will notice that the towel changes shoulders in each scene. Although we know that Adam could have changed it, the reality is that the scene change was so fast that it is impossible for him to have changed the towel's position. In this movie, Bulk and Skull are police officers and both are in a baseball stadium talking to someone. Here we can see that Skull is trying to put mustard on his hot dog, but when the scene changes, we can see that the sausage is no longer there. The funny thing about this is that Skull continues to act as if the sausage were still there. After Kat falls into the river, Tommy saves her and puts a yellow life jacket on her. Up to that point, everything is normal, but apparently this life jacket is magical because it then disappears. When the Rangers receive the turbo cars, we quickly see a spectacular sequence in which the cars emerge from all the dust in the air, and we have to look at the position of each car. If we look at the next scene, in which we can see the cars from behind, we can see that the cars are now in reverse position. In a scene where the Rangers are on the boat, a situation occurs, basically thunder and a very loud noise cause the Rangers to duck. When this happens, we can see that Tommy's right hand is on Kat and his left hand is on Justin. In the next scene, we can see that Tommy is now only protecting Justin and has both hands on the Blue Ranger's shoulders. Jason and Kimberly also appeared in this movie, and in a scene where Kim gets trapped in the water, Jason tries to help her escape. In the first scene, we can see that Jason has his arms around Kimberly's body, but in the next scene, we can see that Jason uses both hands to untie Kimberly. In the battle between the Rangers and the villains, Tommy did not have his helmet on because it was on the floor. If we look closely, we can see that Kat picks up Tommy's helmet from the floor, but this scene is repeated from a closer angle, which means that Kat picked up Tommy's helmet twice. In that same battle, Adam is knocked down, and at that moment he had his weapon, so obviously his weapon falls to the ground. The mistake is that in the first scene we realize that the weapon fell quite far away, near Adam's feet, but in the next scene we can see that the weapon is closer to him. The last mistake I've always noticed in this movie, and which has always made me laugh, also happens in this battle. We know that in movies, the blows are not real and that when an actor hits another person, there must be a reasonable distance so that it is not a real blow. The cameras are supposed to shoot from certain specific angles so that these fake blows look real. The mistake in this movie is that the camera was not at the right angle when Tommy kicks one of the villains, and here we can see the large distance between them, which is why it looks so funny. Comment on any other mistakes you've seen in this movie, like this video, and subscribe to see more Power Rangers mistakes.